Eehee. Love those kits. I know. I need to make more of them. Tink bought a bunch of blanks, and someone else bought some blanks over the weekend too. If that was you, I first thought it was KittsCreations, but I don't think it was KittsCreations. I think it was a similar last name that threw me off, but um, it was not going to where I know Kits live. So, yeah, I thought it was you, Kits, because again, the last name was strikingly similar, but yeah, it was somebody else who bought some blanks over the weekend. So we've got to we've got to up our inventory again on blanks. The aluminum is prone to chip out. Yeah, Sasaki makes a lot of knife handles as well, knife scales and handles for chef's knives and stuff. And I know that, I mean, his original idea, that was his idea for the 3D printed honeycomb as well, because I know he had problems with the normal stuff, and this just kind of offers a little bit different look. But um, yeah. I think it holds on a little bit better. Better than the Bean Boozleds? That's right, Mitt. Those gross Bean Boozleds, I think you said you do those for channel points or for redemptions as well. And the hot ones I can handle. I know at least what to expect with the hot ones. But the dirty socks and the old bandage, those Bean Boozleds were terrible. Brings you back to being 8 years old now. Struggled with aluminum, but I was still super new and didn't appreciate sharp tools. That's right, Pop. And that's how it is for a lot of this stuff, right? It's using the tools in the correct way to prevent that tear out. So, or the chip out. So, yeah, definitely. I know there's, best practices with both the aluminum and even with the 3D printed stuff. But I've never personally worked with the aluminum. But again, with our earlier testing on the ABS showing us that chip out can happen, but then, using PLA and other materials, it does adhere better. So, yep, it's definitely a possibility. And yeah, the honeycomb that I'm using can be made into both knife scales um, and pin blanks, right? So. This is the 3D printed honeycomb. Nomex Kevlar, yeah. Maybe Mitt, I don't know. So these can either be split in half in hot dog style for two pin blanks, or they can be split hamburger style for two knife scales. So yeah, that's, I think, what Sasaki has done. I don't even know. I don't know how, if Sasaki's made one out of the honeycomb that I sent him. Just pin making? Want to get into bigger projects? They're nice. Nice, Pop. Pin making is fun too. I spent a lot of time just making pins whenever I first started and kind of went down that route with pins, bottle openers, small stuff like that. What's happening? Yo, anchored albatross. Let's go. Hard to beat the shine of aluminum. That's true. Yep, and hopefully that silk stuff will work better, Saki, with that. Now to explain why I bought so many pin blanks? Thank you, Tink. Because you're big nice, Tink. I appreciate that. Anchored Albatross, how is it going today? Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? If you guys don't know Anchored Albatross, we raided into her last night. She is working on some paintings for a big drop that she is going to be putting on Tuesday, I believe. So real quick, let's take a look. Let's take a look at let's go to Instagram. Let's go to Anchored Albatross's site. Anchored Albatross, were you welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Were you continuing on with the, I guess not paintings, but you were saying the coloring